What's good everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you are new around here, then please drop a like on the video and subscribe, as it'd be greatly appreciated. So, I don't know why I said it like that, but it'll be greatly appreciated, guys. Rewards video, as you can see, no rewards, but we do have some more boxes to open. So going through the lineups, so obviously few players didn't play, obviously my throwaway lineups, which is to be expected. All of these, all throwaway. We knew they were going to DMP. Surprisingly, Federa is back, which is good to see. Obviously, I did chuck him in Academy, but he's back, and he shot actually a 51 with some good AA in that game, which is nice to see. Hopefully, he will be more of a starter for Genk next season. But all just throwaways, still Academy, as we can see. The contender team, I was hoping maybe could grind out a box. Obviously, we knew Robin wasn't going to start. Then Jokdeng didn't end up playing. They won 1-0 in the end. He would have got a clean sheet, would have scored some decent points. Okuno did okay. Yimichara did okay. Tachi didn't do anything, but it was still a throwaway team. Cap 220, likewise, we knew Luth wasn't going to play. It was just, could these players get enough of a score to actually maybe get into that tier 5? You know, you only need to score 300 points from 4 players. It is possible, but obviously you need some good players in that team. Then the first team to let us down, and the absolute heartbreak of a team, was Champion Classic Season Limited. Athletic Club looking for that Champions League spot, playing Granada, who were 19th in the league, playing at home. Firstly, the lineups came out. Prados was benched instantly. I was like, that's a pain, but hopefully he can come on as a sub. And then within the first couple of minutes, as you will see, because I do have a lot of the players, but when you look, 6 minutes in, Inaki Williams' own goal, which ruins the clean sheet. It also ruined another one of my lineups, which I'll get onto in a second. And it ruined, obviously, clean sheet bonus, because if I got a clean sheet bonus, obviously I would have got an extra 25 points here, 10 points there, and 10 points there. That's 55 points. I mean, just there is getting enough for a box. Then if we had him playing, extra 30 points, we're getting closer to 2 boxes. And plus, in the AA that these guys would have scored, and should have scored, this was my strongest lineup. This was a lineup I was so confident would get a reward. And this just shows you that Sorare does not care about how expensive your teams are or your lineups. It's based on real world football, and real world football, it was a corner. I don't know whether it was or wasn't an own goal. I've only seen an angle from far away, but Inaki Williams goes up to head the ball. To be honest, from my perspective, it looks like it's a goal from the corner. He just scores from the corner. It would have probably been a Nuno Simon error led to goal because he didn't save it, but poor corner, badly defended. Gurku did get a goal in the end to make it draw, but not good enough from the boys. Cap 240. 95 points off, up for that 340 reward. 90 points off a reward. Same thing again. Athletic Club, 2 defenders. Obviously lost the bonuses there. Eric Martel couldn't do anything. Felipe Mora has scored again, and he is on a roll right now. When we look at him as a card, looking at his SO5 scores, look at those scores. 5 decisive action in his last 4 games, which is exactly what we want from a forward, but could not get what we wanted. Challenger Classic Season Limited, Mratby couldn't do anything. He's not been playing very well at all recently, which is a shame. They are playing tonight. They are playing Standard Liège, which I do have the lineup out for you if you watched yesterday's video. That's starting in 20 minutes time. I'm hoping he doesn't do well, because obviously I want Standard Liège to do well in order to win a reward. Sorensen finally got an assist in the game, which was good. Santiago Moreno got a goal, which was good. And then I was just waiting on Pirard and João Silva to play. Was hoping for potentially a box or even a reward here. The reward option was still on. But as you can see, lost 4-2. They are most likely getting relegated as well, which means hopefully they move on in the summer, or these cards will be useless for me next season. João Silva, penalty conceded, but did get a last man tackle, but lost 18 AA. And to be honest, Pirard conceding 4 goals, losing that, and getting basically negative decisive. Still shot 18 with how many saves he made. So not bad. All-Star Limited, like I said, was ruined due to the Athletic Club. Inaki Williams, obviously, with the negative decisive from the own goal. Usami did actually have he didn't have a last minute tackle. He had a clearance off the line, which has now been taken away from him, which is a shame. But the goalkeeper couldn't keep a clean sheet. We're off for a reward. Wasn't going to happen, which is a shame. Paulo Diaz doing what he does best, shooting a solid 80 score. We then have Challenger Classic season, which we are 32 points off of a box, 95 points off a reward. I've got a decisive in every single position, which I've never had before, which is pretty cool. Just a mess of a game, to be honest. We were on the money for a reward here as well. When you look, they scored early, happy days, and then conceded 3 goals really quickly, which let everything down. Managed to come back, and as you can see from here, Yeboah got an assist, Kanga got a goal, Kaweba got an assist, Lafise got a goal, which was great. Annoyingly, Bodart conceded a penalty and conceded 3 goals, so only got 5 decisive score. And then after the game, error led to goal was given to Lafise as well. So 4 positive decisive actions, 2 negative decisive actions. I count it as 3 because he also did concede 3 goals by Bodart, but they don't count it as a negative decisive action on here. But yeah, weird lineup, 3-all game. Good to know my players can score well though. But off of a reward from there. Challenger Classic Season Limited, similar again, only 16 points off a box, very frustrating. Evander with the goal, doing what he does best. Daniel Backman actually saved a penalty and kept a clean sheet, doing really well for me. But another negative decisive, Wesley Hoyt giving away the penalty, which was such a shame. And he normally scores so well. And we were playing against Hull. You look at his previous 4 scores. Playing against Hull, I'm thinking, yeah, we can keep a clean sheet here. He can get good AA, he can do well. He just had an awful game for Watford, which is very rare for him. Hopefully next game he can come back. Lewis Morgan, shot a 47 score, did alright, played pretty well in the game against LA. It was always going to be difficult, because I knew, obviously, Red Bull were playing away from home, and as we know with the MLS, it's harder playing away from home. Annoyingly though, Dante with the big chance missed. Lewis Morgan within the first couple of minutes with the big chance created and attempted assist to Dante. Dante missed the goal. If that had come in, then we would have got obviously an assist and a goal, giving us an extra 50 points, putting us in that tier 5 range, which is a shame. But these boys still playing together, still playing pretty well together. They are playing up front together. Lewis Morgan is definitely the better player out of the 2, but when it does click for them, they could easily both shoot 100s. We then have the last team here, Contender Classic Season, which is 1 box. I actually did win a box here. I forgot to mention I was only 16 points off 2 boxes. Only 7 points off 2 boxes here. And FC Kaiserslautern let us down yet again. Most likely going to get relegated, which is absolute heartbreak. But in the 74th minute conceded another goal from about 25 yards outside the box. The issue they have is they are phenomenal in the first half, especially at home. Really good, play very well, play very possession based. And then in the second half, they just let the other team walk all over them. Another team should have won, realistically. Crow shooting still a 46, 11 AA in that game. Borak, the right choice as captain, decisive with the assist and 23 AA, but was obviously on almost a 100 score with the clean sheet. Crow obviously with the clean sheet as well, and Elvedi had the clean sheet as well, which would have given us into that tier 4 range. Ritter couldn't really do anything. 1 attempted assist, and Aki with 1 shot on target. Not much going on there, sadly. And just once again, very frustrating, because this would have and should have won a reward. This was a game they were playing against a team that they need to beat, and they are now sat in, I think they're in 23rd position, and they're like 3 points away from relegation zone. All the lower 6 teams are all playing each other over the next 3-4 weeks. I think there's only 4 weeks left, and they need to win every game. If they don't, then they are going to get relegated. But that is my teams. That is where we got let down. We will obviously claim we have got some coins, which is always nice, and then we have the boxes. So we've got a light box, and we also have another light box, which is good to see. Let me just back out of there. Let's go into Pro as well. It should hopefully tell us how we did results wise. So we got promoted in Classic Season, Contender and Challenger. So going up to Div 3 in there, which is mid-range. We got relegated quite a lot as well. Premier League was relegated, which was kind of what we were looking for. 3 and a 4. Obviously my Premier League team isn't the best. A 5 in Champion and a 3 in Contender. Obviously, if you have watched my previous video, being me go through my lineup builders and building my lineups, you would have seen that I obviously always opt for Div 5 for 4 cards, normally a keeper that doesn't play. Div 4 and Div 3. Div 2 and Div 1 I try to stay out of, because obviously those are the guys with the absolute elite players, and obviously they are much harder to win and they require a lot more points. So 2 boxes. I'm getting close to opening 20 boxes now. They say on average you should get a card within 20 boxes. Can we get a card? I would absolutely love to get a card, of course, but we will see. Let's open the box and see what we get. It is indeed a level up. And then for Division 4, we have got another level up. So once again, another week of no actual card rewards. 2 more boxes, 2 more level ups. One day I will get a card from a level up box and I will go absolutely mental, even if it's a Division 5 card. But that is it for today, guys. Apologies that we couldn't get the best of results. Hopefully these midweek lineups I've put out do lead to some better cards, because I want to bring better content to you guys as always. But hope you managed to win something yourselves. Let me know if you did down in the comments below. Drop it down where you finished, what position and what reward you got, or if you did get any boxes, did you win a card out of the box? And as always, like the video and subscribe, as it'd be greatly appreciated. We are closing in on 100 subscribers. Hopefully we can get that before summer starts. That would be absolutely unreal. But thank you once again for all the support, and I'll see you in the next video.